Well, hello, coffee time friends. It is coffee time and tea time tonight. Y'all just seen us coming over with the y'all's sweet tea, the new Georgia Peach. Mama's still wearing her.
Yeah, if you didn't see my back of my shirt, it's
Georgia Peach. There it is. Isn't that pretty?
very pretty.
We're having a wonderful, wonderful, simple supper tonight, but it's something we enjoy so much and look forward to, and it's almost a rite of passage for the season. We're having wilted lettuce. No, this is sitting out of our garden. Mama, tell me about this lettuce.
This is, what I do, I saved that bag, I thought sure.
It may have been what flew off there while ago and scared me a little bit.
No, I did this right here. It's just leaf lettuce. And it's just green leaf lettuce. I got this at Walmart the other day. And this is what it looks like. It come in a big batch with water. I washed this and got my green onions here and got them ready to cut up in it. And what I've done so far is I've cut some of it up already here. You can see that. And
Mama, you're going to have to get over there.
Oh,
You see that little lady in there?
yeah, and I just cut some of it up already. Because, you know, these were real big leaves, and I didn't want to leave them real big.
And we cut the bottom off.
Cut the bottom off, and I'm going to try planting it.
Yes, ma'am.
And seeing if it works. And then I washed it and drained it good. And all I'm doing now is, like this is the way there's a little black speck. Worked on that. And I just cut up, ooh, Johnny, I've got my foot off.
Your what?
That green, your arm saved it. I'm just cutting like this, and to make sure it ain't leaving big
Mama's
lines.
tea's still out.
Oh, it was good.
It still is.
I was drinking it. That's when it was out. I just cut it 3 ways that way and crunched it back up again. Or scrunch it, not crunch it.
Can I hear you, Mom?
I don't know. I'm talking pretty loud. Or it sounds loud in my head.
It sounds like inside your head.
Yeah, it does.
Now you need a lot of lettuce, folks. You can't just go to the bowl with. You're gonna have to have a heaping bowl full, because when you pour that hot grease over it, it does exactly what it says. It wilts.
And I'm going to use bacon grease and avocado oil
So healthy you are, Mama.
to keep it from being just all bacon grease.
And more avocado than bacon. It's not like we just add a little avocado to say it's healthy. She'll put more avocado oil or olive oil.
I need my other leaves.
And you'll flavor it with the bacon so that it's healthier oil, but yet you have the same great flavor, don't you, Mama?
Yeah.
So basically, we've turned wilted lettuce into a healthy salad. Don't judge.
It's not really healthy. But
Mama, it's not unhealthy.
it's healthier.
It's not healthy. It's not unhealthy now.
It's healthier than it would have been. And here I'm cutting the leaves 3 ways here so they won't be giant-sized pieces. If you have little leaves you raise yourself, you wouldn't have to do all this. But this was a good sized bunch of leaves, so. And that's all the cutting up to do. And Johnny is cutting up my green onions.
I love this, and every year we have this same meal. It's kind of like welcome spring, and even though we're cheating a little bit by buying the lettuce this year,
My lettuce didn't come up the first that I planted.
but we got more out there to come.
I planted some more. Hopefully it will do better. I'm hoping so.
But these are going to be.
And then,
You want some of these purple onions since I got too many for my baked beans.
no, not really. That's enough green. And we'll toss that around in a minute.
You don't want none of these purple ones? I think I may have enough. I think I may have too many.
We'll put a few in there if you've got too many.
Yeah, it'd be pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just doing one can of pork and beans. Let's come right down here and check out some baked bean action. So I've just got about a slice of purple onion in here, and I've already opened this can of pork and beans. And this is going to be stovetop baked beans. We never bake beans in the oven anymore because it's just too much work. And it is. It's a lot of work. So in here I'm going to put a good 2 good tablespoons of ketchup. 2 good tablespoons of ketchup. I'm going to put a good, probably a $1/2 size of mustard. And I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of brown sugar. Brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
And I will probably put a little bit of maple syrup in here because that just brings out that maple deliciousness and flavor, doesn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
Let me find a spoon. Hand me that maple syrup while you're in there, Mama. Well, how come my spoon could all disappear? I'm using a bigger spoon. Gonna let you do the honors of that. You can do your own, is that what you said?
I'm going to put the bacon on so we can have it.
And this will get a little bit of bacon grease in the baked beans just to make them extra flavorful. Now this is maple pancake syrup. Makes it a little sweeter. And I'm going to put a good tablespoon in there. I might put a little more, but I'm just using 1 can of beans tonight. So a tablespoon of maple flavored pancake syrup goes in there with those beans. You can use molasses if you want to. But look, I can tell by the color. This is what I'm looking for. And we'll crumble a little bit of bacon in there because that's what Mama's frying over there is bacon. And that's all you have to do, folks. And that's going to be delicious baked beans. Baked beans and fried potatoes. Mama started slicing them. Here they are. And I'm going to finish slicing them.
Hello.
Don't hurt the onion or two gets on there.
Hello.
You just want to slice them all about the same thickness. And this is about what Mama has sliced. I love fried potatoes. We are definitely mashed potato people, but we love us some fried potatoes. But to us, fried potatoes is a treat. We don't get them often, but every once in a while, we treat ourselves with some fried potatoes. Now you can leave skin on if you wash your potatoes good, especially if you grow your own and you know where they've been since day one, then you can just leave the skin on. I mean, I would wash any of them really well, but if I grow them at home, I feel better about them. But these are going to be so good. Today's the kind of day you cook with the doors open. Our front door's open. We get the screen door closed, but it's that kind of afternoon. It's 71 right now. It's been a beautiful spring-like day today.
Started at 33 this morning.
Started out 33, Mama points out, because it was cold, wasn't it, Mama?
Yeah, big frost on it.
Big frost. Do we have a frost?
Yeah,
People, we will have frost up through May 10th. You don't plant stuff outside or buy them fancy hanging pots if you don't want to have to drag them in and out every night until after Mother's Day.
or for Mother's Day.
Or for Mother's Day. That's a good time to buy them. For Mother's Day. That's the fried potatoes. Now, you can tell these are not wet. I'm not going to re-wet them. I don't want them wet. I want them good and dry. If they were wet, I would take a paper towel and just dab them off. Or whatever you have. And just dab off the moisture. And that will help when you fry them. And we'll just fry these low and slow. You ready for these, Mama?
Yeah, I'm going to put my oil in here.
And I'm going to take y'all over and let you see all what she's up to over there. I'm going to take me another little drink of peach tea though first. Now, Mama's going to stir up some pone bread. Do y'all want to go over to the stove? Or is that too much action? Mama, you going to make the pone bread here?
Yeah.
Alright. Clear the way, folks. Here comes some pone bread makings. Thinking through that big knife for a minute, ain't I?
Well, I'm through the sound knife, but I know that.
Okay. When that grease gets hot, we'll put these potatoes in. Or on the stove. The bacon's on. The tea in.
Yeah.
Or what was it?
It was a tea kettle. I'm taking it off, so it's the other way.
Alright, folks. We're just letting our oil heat up over here, and then we're going to put our potatoes in there and let them fry good and low and slow. So y'all hold on just a second here. Let me bring them out of this. I try to be extra careful and not move too fast. I really do. Let's see what y'all are saying. I love fried potatoes with onions, and we don't put onions in these. Now, sometimes I make a fried potato and onion, like with fish or something like that. I'll do that, or another meat or something. But tonight, it's just straight up fried potatoes. Wish I were there with y'all. Well, Kathy, you'd be welcome. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Hello, y'all. Hope y'all are having a great day. We're having a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. Very good dinner. You know, it's a traditional, Mary. It's a very traditional dinner for us. Let's head over here and see what Mama's up to. She'll cook right without us. She don't care. That's Mama. She won't wait on you or me or nobody else. She'll just start
When
cooking.
you got food on the stove, it don't wait for you.
No, I know. But Mama, what did I say? Mama, wait. Let us catch up. Don't I say that all the time?
Oh, yeah.
And you say, well, get to catching because I'm a-coming. I'm a-cooking. Now, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Or he did. And somebody out there is going to say, don't smother the pot, John. Well, I understand that concept. But if you're not going to smother them with a lid, you can put more in there. You can crowd your skillet a little bit and just turn them lightly, and we get the same results. A lot of people batch cook, meaning they'll cook a few of these and then they'll cook a few more. We never do that.
I'm going to start
There's the bacon.
It's coming along.
And there's those beans. Stovetop baked beans taste just as good as putting them in the 9x13 in the oven and cleaning that old pan.
Oh,
This is stick resistant.
Oh, we don't turn on the big oven much. I use the Easy Bake, and you can't put many pans in all the time. So if you'll sprinkle some salt on that, I'll get a pizza lid and put on top of it.
Okay.
So
You are going to put a lid on these?
I'm going to try it.
Oh, she's going to steam these up. Because she's doing low and slow, easy. It's hard to hold y'all and do stuff with one hand. So here goes a little salt. You want pepper on these?
You can put a little pepper, not like you said.
Take that off, please. Little salt, little pepper.
Just going to put this lid on there.
And a beautiful pizza pan lid.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that bacon. Now we'll save some of that grease. And then we'll put avocado oil in it. And flavor all of it really good. And that will be our the grease for our wilted lettuce. And it will be good. Real good. Real good. Let's see what y'all are saying. Let's chat a while Mama makes pone bread. What does that say? I like to put lettuce in my warm... What's a... The Goya salad? What's that? I don't know what you're saying exactly. B-U-L-G-O-G. Okay, let me... I use a pizza pan for my pizza Teflon skillet as well. They're just great, aren't they? You can already hear them potatoes doing their thing. They're over there, a popping and a cracking and a carrying on. I'm going to go and put this on there because it's going to be hot when she pours that in there. We usually have our own homemade lettuce, homegrown lettuce. But today, Mama bought some, and I think it's going to be just wonderful. We bought some last year and tried it. Mama wouldn't believe it last year, and I bought romaine, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't somebody tell me last year I could use romaine, and we did, and it was pretty good, you said.
Yeah. But this is a regular.
This is a regular leaf lettuce. And we've got the bottom of it chopped off over here. We've been chopping the bottoms off everything. Mama, you're going to have a mess right there if you ain't careful. You're hitting. Yeah, there you go. We've been chopping the roots off everything and trying to plant it. I told Mama the other day, I said, I wonder if we planted eggshells, we'd get some chickens, because we have tried everything in the world that we could come up with. Now, Mama, I started saying, you're going to run off, and she was running off before I was even asking her.
Yeah, I got to
at the
check
same
on these
time,
potatoes.
she was running away.
Checking on my potatoes.
Let's watch her check potatoes. This is Mama in the wild. Observe how she checks the potatoes. Can y'all see? Can you see Mama's back while she stirs potatoes in front of her?
You're so sweet.
Oh, mercy, folks. It's Monday. Peach tea, folks. Y'all, peach tea. You didn't see earlier they have launched y'all's sweet tea, peach tea, Georgia Peach. That's what Mama's shirt is. We just did a video about it right before this video. Did a whole separate video. And I'm sure you've seen all the influencers doing them today. Brenda Gant done one this morning. I've seen someone else has already done them, and they're wonderful. Let's talk about somebody right now. Let's talk about Mama Sue. Y'all watch Mama Sue. Y'all know Mama Sue. Mama Sue is the salt and the light of the earth. She is wonderful. We've known her ever since we started. When we started doing cookbooks, when I would see her, I would just think, what an incredibly sweet lady she is. And so we started doing cookbooks, and we found trouble immediately, trying to get the orders, trying to figure out what do you do and how do you do. So I just texted her on her page, and I said, you don't know me, but my name's John, and we do a creator video, and we're trying to do a cookbook, and I appreciate any help I can get from you. She messaged me back, and she said, there's too much to tell you, just have to call me. So sweet, so nice. They were driving down the road, going on vacation somewhere, I believe, and she took time to talk to us and tell us about the book, and she said, I've seen your cooking shows, and we like them, and so sweet, so genuinely sweet. She's had such a battle with cancer, but through the grace of God and her faith, she has come through and done great. And I was so pleased today when I opened up the mail and I saw this. Look at that. And this is her Volume 3 cookbook, Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, Recipes from Friends and Family, Volume 3. And there's all kinds of recipes in here. I've not got a chance to look at it because quite literally, moments before we started the first video, that's when I opened this up and I set it here. And I just want to say, thank you, Mama Sue. That is such a treat for me. I've got Volume 1 and 2. And now I have Volume 3, and we appreciate you so much. Special lady, very special lady. Proud to call her a friend. It's just an honor to know her and to be in the influencer realms with her. She does the sweet tea too. I'm sure you have seen her doing. I'm sure she's made a gallon of it today. That new peach tea. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Me and Mama both thank you. And Mama said, as soon as I opened it, Mama said, I can't wait to go looking through that. Because, you know, my Mama reads cookbooks like anybody would read a novel.
I'm just using milk.
See, what's patience? Patience will start without us. Mama, I was talking about you.
I heard.
Mama reads a cookbook from start to finish, just like a novel. She starts on page 1. She goes to page 2. She reads everything in it. She keeps right on going. And what a wonderful treat.
Yeah.
And there is her and Harold and the fur baby. Isn't that sweet? Thank you, Mama Sue. You are so sweet. Now, Mama Tootsie. Mama Tootsie.
Yeah.
Show us what you do.
I'm making pone bread.
Biscuit pone bread.
And I'm just using sweet milk instead of buttermilk. Today I was cooking.
We like that.
Didn't go back in the back of the fridge.
And a little oil.
Yeah.
So how many cups of flour?
I just got a little over a cup of flour. I'm just making a little thin pone.
A little thin pone and a cup of flour. And how much milk do you use?
I never measured. I'm just pouring it till I get it mixed up here.
I'm checking your goodies over here.
Well, good for you. And all I've done is just got it thin. You can see it'll pour right out of there. And I'm going to pour it into my hot pan. I'm going to get it in the oven so it'll bake while my potatoes get done.
Well, these potatoes are about done.
Well, I've got to get this in there in a hurry.
These potatoes are coming right along.
That sounds good.
They sound pretty cooking too, don't they? And all I'm doing over here, you can't see me, but I'm... Of course, Molly, you're not in the camera.
No, I'm not. I'm just getting it in this hot pan. Trying to get it in here. Get over and talk to him, Johnny.
Get over and talk to him, she says.
Yeah.
People say, John, you sit there and let Mama do all the work. John, you don't let Mama talk. Y'all see it every time. If I get up, she leaves. If I come over there, she wants me over here. Get out of my way. You're in my way. I'm trying to cook.
This is the pone bread. All I've done is just poured it in my pan and scattered it out a little bit.
Why did you leave, Mama? Where'd you go?
I had my things over there and I didn't want to skip the hot pan.
Move over, she'll say. I want you to just sit down and let me fix this. Yes, ma'am.
That's right. Get out of the way.
And then people will say, I don't help you.
Well, I don't let you.
I'm going to get a t-shirt that says that Mama won't let me help. She lets me help sometimes, but sometimes she don't. She gets real quiet. I get tickled at her. Even when her sisters are over here cooking or when her family's in, Mama will be over there cooking or something. Everybody be talking. Everybody in the kitchen will be talking. Mama, you're not talking. Well, I'm a cooking. Well, you all know how I am. Right back to being quiet. That's it, ain't it, Mama?
That's right. When you got stuff to do, you've got to do it in a hurry.
That's why I call her patience. I will say, it's like tonight, she started doing the lettuce. She got this stuff. I said, Mama, you're going to have to video that. Show them. I'm going to peel these potatoes, slice them. I said, Mama, people want to see you peel potatoes and slice them up. Don't y'all? Tell her. She'll read the comments later on tonight, and you can tell her. Get on to her.
Everybody should know how to peel.
Everybody should know how to peel potatoes, she'll say. Or she'll say, they've watched me make this 2 or 3 times. They don't want to watch that again. I said, yeah, Mama, they did. They want to see what you're up to tonight.
They just want the end product.
I like to be in control of my kitchen too, Mama Lisa says. Lisa, I don't care how big the kitchen is. It ain't big enough for 2 cooks. It's a beautiful weather day here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Oh, Tammy,
wow.
Do your streets smell like chocolate? Like when you're just walking down the street, can you just breathe in milk chocolate? Mama wants to go there. I may take her up there sometime.
I've been to Pennsylvania, but
We've been to Pennsylvania, but we never made it to Hershey.
I've never made it to the Hershey factory.
Wilted lettuce with hot bacon grease, the best. Yes, it is. It is, Becky. But you can, Becky, you can make it healthier. We're going to put about 2 or 3 tablespoons of bacon grease, and we're going to put about 4 tablespoons of avocado oil. Stir all that in together, because avocado has no taste. It's all going to taste like bacon grease. And we're going to wilt this lettuce with it, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to be absolutely delicious. John, everyone wants to know what wilted lettuce is. Melanie.
Kilt lettuce.
Kilt lettuce or wilted lettuce. It's where you take a perfectly healthy bowl of lettuce, like this right here. You put you some green onions in it, like this right here. This is just a little bit of purple onion, red onion. And then you take hot bacon grease.
Sprinkle a little salt over.
Sprinkle a little salt over this. You take hot bacon grease and you pour it over top of this, and you wilt it down. And you take your fork and you stir it around. If you really want to, you dump this out in your skillet where you fried your bacon, and you wilt it right on down. And it tastes wonderful, especially with a piece of biscuit bread. And you serve you some baked beans with it and some fried potatoes. And it's just a southern delicacy. It's absolutely delicious. We don't eat it often. We don't. But we like to get it in the spring. And it's kind of a rite of seasonal transferring from winter to spring. And you plant onions and lettuce early in the year. Most people around here plant their lettuce and their onions at the end of February. When those warm days of February, you till up your little lettuce bed, you put your green onions in, they can handle some cold. And you have some good lettuce and onions, and you usually have it early. And you'll hear people at church and people at the grocery store around bragging. And they'll say stuff like, well, I've done had a mess of green onions and lettuce. Have you? Yes, I have. You must have planted them in January. Nope, I didn't. It's almost like a bragging right to see who gets that mess of green onions and lettuce first. What's a mess, you ask me? Well, a mess is a good quantity, a good portion for a meal. Enough. I had enough for a good mess, people will say. So if you say, I didn't get many beans off that roll, but I had good enough for a good mess or 2, I know about how much you had, because you had enough to eat for 2 meals. We refer to a mess as something that's been enough for a meal for your family. So that's what a mess is. That's a measurement, if you will. So that's what we're having tonight. So you got to fry you some bacon. And that's your meat. That's our only meat tonight is bacon. Bacon, baked beans, fried taters, and wilted lettuce and onions. And that makes a delicious supper. One of them where you hurt yourself. You know, like I eat so much I hurt myself. Or you eat yourself a mischief. You just eat so much you just got in trouble with it. that is when it's good. And it's just as southern as fried chicken or biscuits and gravy. Oh, it's a good southern treat. Get them, Mama.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Did you check them taters?
I will right now.
Taters are frying good, low and slow. Got that pizza pan on them. It's going to steam them up a little bit, make them soft, but they're done. They're ready to come off from there, so we'll take the pizza pan off, and we'll just let them stay in that skillet till the time comes. Now I'm going to go ahead and warn you ahead of time. When we wilt this lettuce, which this lettuce is dry, you want your lettuce dry. Put it in your salad spinner. Tupperware has a salad spinner. Put it out on a paper towel. You don't want to wash your lettuce and then pour hot grease over it. Trust me, that just don't work out good in the long run. So you want it good and dry, but it's going to still sizzle because there's water in the lettuce. And it's going to make some noise. And most of the time when I was a kid, Mama would say, now stand back. I'm getting ready to wilt this lettuce.
What do you mean when you're a kid? I still can't do that.
She'll say in a minute, probably. I'm getting ready to wilt this lettuce. Now step back.
That's right.
In the South, yes, ma'am. In the South, there's just certain things you don't do with kids in the kitchen, or if you do, you give them a good order. One thing you don't do is you don't bake a cake if a kid's even on the property. If a kid's out in the yard, be careful, because if you even come near the porch, in my family, somebody's going to say, don't you do that, you'll make my cake fall. Don't you be stomping around on that porch. I got a cake in the oven, be careful. I don't know how many times as a kid, if I had a nickel for every time, I'd have lots of nickels. I don't know how many times as a kid I heard, don't come stomping through there, I've got a cake in the oven, and you'll make it fall. For my whole life as a kid, I didn't know what a falling cake was. I just knew it was a bad thing, and walking would cause it. I couldn't figure out how walking from my bedroom to the living room would make a cake fall. But I learned it was a bad thing. Another thing, I never in my life, as a child, remember suffering the heartache of a falling cake. I never remember Mama taking a cake out of the oven and saying, well, it fell. Never.
Because I made you stay out of the kitchen.
So I'm not sure if it was just something to get us kids to behave, or if cakes really do fall.
Yes, they fall.
Was it old-timey cakes, Mama, or is that new cakes?
Any cake, if you bounce when it's rising.
Well, who bounces?
Kids like you did.
What about just walking? Normal. Even on the front porch. Don't be too roughhousing, you'll make my cake fall.
That's right.
I heard that my whole life. Did you make it up, Mama?
No, it's the truth. We wasn't allowed in there when Mama was baking cakes.
And I think it's just handed down. I think it was just a way of disciplining children. Mama, your grease is hot.
Yeah.
I can see a blue haze in the air.
A halo of
Yeah, let's take that off if you can.
Oh, you're such a baby.
Well, check it out, Mama. Even Maggie's coming to ring the fire bell. Do you see it? That's another thing. Your house will fill up with blue smoke and you stand right over top of it and don't even know about Mama. Turn your bin on.
You fuss.
Oh, I won't fuss this time. That's one thing about cooking on the stovetop. Grease causes grease smoke. And that's hot. She's pouring out most of it into the grease keeper. Why don't you bring it over here, Mama? Because it's getting awful hot on that burner. She didn't turn it down far enough. It's blue in here. Blue smoke, you know, Dolly Parton sings a song about blue smoke on a train. Baking causes blue smoke too. Bring that over here and let them see you, Mama.
Oh, Johnny.
Patience. Come over here and show them your grease trick.
A little bit of...
So she liked about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease, and in goes, which this will help cool it down a little bit. This is just avocado oil. 2, 3. That'll be enough. Don't heat it back up. Oh, Mama thinks it has to be boiling. It don't have to be that hot. It's going to wilt that lettuce. Blue smoke. Well, y'all got to see her for just a few minutes. The rare in the wild Mama. She's like been on a safari.
If I stayed in front of the camera, I'd never get a meal ready.
Like been on a safari where you get to sit for just a second.
You know that? I never would get a meal ready if I stayed up over here.
Okay, Mama. Hello, Mama and John from Washington State. Well, hello, Connie Love. How are you? Salt and pepper, wilted lettuce. That's it, Pam. Pam, that's it. Salt and pepper and wilted lettuce. That's all we put. And I'm going to put a little salt on this lettuce that we're fixing to wilt. And it'll get down in there, and I'll give it a good shake.
You need a fork, flip it around.
Yeah. And I'll put a little bit of black pepper on it. And I'll see that right here. Give that a little shake.
You should somehow shake her hard.
It tastes good with just salt and pepper on it. Now what you waiting on?
Well, I'm kind of waiting on the bread.
It looks done.
It's not brown enough. Just a few
By the
more.
time we get this done, it'll be done.
I'm just going to leave the potatoes in the pan.
Yeah.
Stay cold.
You might be able to turn your van off now if the blue
Oh gosh, I tried to keep from sneezing. I couldn't.
if the blue smoke's cleared. Look at them fried taters, folks. Now that's what you want. Low and slow, not burnt, just brown to golden crisp. All nice. Here's those stovetop baked beans. Stovetop baked beans. Bacon. Deliciousness.
Now, Elsinore is crap.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for that.
That roaring thing. It does save the blue smoke, but
Silence is coming.
it is loud. And here comes some pone bread.
I hope that's brown enough for you.
It looks brown to me, Mama.
Stick it over here.
Looks delicious.
Turn my oven off. And all I like now is bringing the hot grease on.
Well, let's bring it on. Sing that song.
It's getting hot again.
Oh, it was hot, huh?
No, I poured cold water.
Yeah, but it was hot. Yeah, it ain't blue smoking, but it's hot. I can see it.
Oh no. It wouldn't sizzle up nothing.
Well, I believe it would.
It's got to be getting bubbly so it'll come out of it.
Oh, mercy, Mama. Let's see what y'all are saying about Mama. That delicious meal, my favorite. It is good, Pam. That tomato looks delicious. Tomato?
It's that one I sliced earlier for us.
Oh, I see it over there. It is a good tomato. Where'd that Maggie eats when we do it every time, Patty.
Riverside Produce.
There goes Maggie eating. You know, Jennifer, she has to get in.
Where's your fork?
All right, let's get over here. Mama tried to do it without us. Did you see her try to slip over here? There it goes, folks. That's the wilting. That's the wilting action. And you want to roll it. Let it all get in that grease.
Watch your hand.
Now, hold your pan up there. So now when you do that, you take this, bet your granny done this, you put your lettuce back in there. Put your lettuce back in that hot pan. See how it's all getting nice and glistening? That's what we're looking for. Ain't it, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Them onions is all getting in there. Yeah, I dropped 2 or 3 over here. I wasn't saying that. I was going to try to catch you with your back turn and put them back in the bowl.
Oh, okay. Your turn, good.
Here we go. And this is wilted lettuce at its finest. This is what you want right here.
You want to take this potato thing and scrape it out?
I was trying to say, if I had a silicone spatula, I couldn't miss a piece. I've seen my mama and my granny do this 100 times, I guess, in my life, maybe more. Now, did you see that big old bowl we had? And now look what we got left. And it ain't because I slung it all over the creation either. It's just because that's what wilted lettuce does. It wilts down. And that's what you're going for right there. Big old bowl of wilted lettuce. Now, truly, we was joking around, but that's not that unhealthy because it's mostly avocado oil. And it's just the difference is it's heated. So if you were eating a green salad with oil and dressing or a vinaigrette, you'd have about the same situation. It's got a little bit of bacon grease, but it certainly doesn't have a ton. Does it, Mom?
No, but it's not healthy, but every once in a while it might hurt you.
It's good for you. Good and good for you is what they say.
Well, I made it all my life, and I've made it to 7
Go, Maggie, go. Eat them up. Eat them up, Maggie. All right, folks, this is it. Looky here. This is just like downtown. This is just like downtown. It's better than downtown. You wouldn't get nothing this good downtown. You'd have to go somewhere else to get this good, wouldn't you, Mama?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Mama, let's bless it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to eat it. We're going to say goodbye to you folks.
That's right.
We've got company coming in for supper. And they probably don't want to be videoed.
That's right.
And Maggie won't leave nobody alone, so you got to do what you got to do with Maggie girl. All right, let's raise this up. Let me show you what. Whoop! I gotta have a piece of bacon to show downtown. I have to have a piece of bacon to show what downtown.
Everything's better with bacon.
Look at that. Pone bread, fresh fried bacon, stovetop baked beans, wilted lettuce the old-fashioned way,
Fried taters.
and fried taters. And pone bread. I mentioned pone bread twice. It deserves it. Let's bless it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for these precious hands that prepared it, dear Lord. And dear, we just pray for the nourishment of our body. And dear Lord, we just ask you to watch over us, be with us, lead, guide, and direct us. Be with all the prayer requests out there, Lord, both spoken and unspoken, Lord. We just ask you to always be with us. Put a hedge of protection around us and our children. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, folks, we're going to eat this. You don't want to eat wilted lettuce cold.
No.
No, that's a fact. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for being here. Mama?
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all.
Bye,
Have
y'all.
a wonderful day tomorrow.
Have
Bye-bye.
a blessed one.